Hello, beautiful folks, wherever you are. Today we are at the village level, one-on-one. And much of the people are talking about the land has been bought, the scandal has been run. I talk about money laundering has been done, and too much things that are just conducted here, including Mayugno, including Marwa, including Niko, Buda. They are placed onto things that are not even coming out, which is so exclusive. This is the Mwangos Road. I talk about this Mwangos Road up to this kind of an area. This is the plot of the Mwango. But from this kind of the Mwango site here, we have Niko, Buda. You know, one thing that has caused much of the problem is whereby they wanted, and the Mwango wanted to extend this land towards Ayamaro Villa and join to the perimeter wall of Ayamaro. But the things that are coming out exclusively is somebody else came from nowhere without notifying anybody and intruded inside here and got the land without them getting the acknowledgement. And the people now started talking about this land we are walking here is for Niko, Buda. Niko, Buda bought this kind of the land with so many people who were surrounding, because let me tell you a little bit of a history. This young man who sold the land, it's when we were ever talking about, okay, there's no much of selling of land, and the boy was being harassed with the father, you have to leave my compound, go and construct your house and construct your home and have your own home. And this is the place that Niko, Buda bought, a small piece of land. In a way, like this boy who is called Maganya is the one who decided to say, I am not going to sell to anybody else apart from whom I need. And he announced, including Gintu got the report, Gintu, do you need a land? Okay, so many YouTubers were told, including Mayugno, including so many, but he denied. He said, I don't want to see Maro family here because they are becoming too much. And that's how they never negotiated about I'm going to be getting to another panel. This is the home that the boys sold the land to Niko, Buda and started constructing. You can see it here, very meticulous and neat at this kind of the time. And it has dried up to make sure that they're going to be even coming here. Maybe you can find like they are about to arrive here and start their life with their wife and making things to come out. But now, what is causing much of the problem into the plasma is whereby Niko, Buda and Mayugno, they never told Maro about this land. This land, it was to be sold, and Maro could be part of the program to say, I want to buy it. Whereby, that's where Niko, Buda and Mayugno, they did something wrong. But Mayugno is saying, even he was not part of the program. Even he was not here when they were cutting this kind of the land and understanding like this land was to be sold. And it was told late hours, like this land was to be sold. And what they never knew is, onto this kind of the area, what is happening here is even they never placed some of the boundaries. They have not even set the boundaries. It's only the money was given out, and it was done in a high secretive module, whereby the secret we are talking about here is the willing buyer and the willing seller, because nobody else is allowed there apart from maybe 2-3 witnesses. And the witness was just a man at the village who has sold all the lands, including he sold to Nasto. You understand that kind of the boy. The brother to a Bushman dude was the one who connected, and he was the one who even told Gintu, there's a piece of land that's going to be sold. I said about, okay, this kind of the time, I'm not going for the lands. I'm going to be having something else I'm going to be venturing into. I don't want to go to the lands. And he never told anybody, because the person who was to buy the land was told not to communicate, or the broker was told not to communicate to Maro family, and this land was to be purchased in a secretive module. In a way, like Dimo was to extend the land, because you know, some of the things that are always coming out, people think about the lands are always bought in a genuine way, like I'm going to be given a lot of money once and you go. It is not done that way. You are given small bit by bit, money bit by bit. So as you can just talk about, oh, you need a house, I will construct you the house, and you keep on waiting. Everybody needs something corrective, something strengthening, and something corrective to make sure that everything will be coming out more fantastic here. And this is the honor of this kind of the fish farm here. But they did nothing, which was a little bit, they were joking inside here. They think about you know, not everybody can do what Gintu is making here. And that's why I always say Gintu has his own say at the village. I have my own, we can talk about my own terminologies, my own way of operating. Talk about I'm an engineer at my own place. Talk about, look at what they did here a bit, and it has collapsed with those kind of, we can call them a bit, they were like reinforcement that they did to this kind of the farm, so as it cannot break to the river, but they were doing something not necessary here. A bit now you can see what they are making, and it had collapsed. Now again they have to repeat it again and again and again. The stupid thing that they did is putting this kind of the plastic, or talk about the polythene bag, onto this kind of an area. That's why you see it collapse. This is the brother to Ernesto, or the brother to Mrimi, who is making it happen. Because sometimes you are told, get a person who can teach you or can give you some of 2-3 things to do, but sometimes they rent and say, oh no, I can make it, let me go and see how Gintu is making it, and you come and do your own things. A bit you're going to be getting the result as that one. So back to this kind of the people. I said one day, one time, you know, people have never understood the real character of Maro and the family. They are here only to benefit from somebody. If you cannot benefit them the way they need to symphony you and benefit themselves, you can lose, and you have nothing to offer to their society. You have nothing to tell them, including nothing to say to them, because you are not behind what they think about they're going to be doing. They need to see everybody who is onto that kind of the platform doing what they need. That, oh, I'm gonna be buying a land. You run like a symphony, and you reach there and say, oh, you know, you run like a penguin, and whenever you reach there, you say, oh, you know, boss, I want to buy a land, and somebody who's going to be buying this kind of the land for me is coming from this and then this, and now I'm going to be communicating to you because you have a huge bank account, so they're going to be transferring the money to you. So he can know what to do and change you with an immediate effect, which is not a strategy, because even when Gitriba was looking for the land, nobody ever came out to say, oh, you know, this is the land. Gitriba came to this kind of the land. He denied this land, including it was very huge from the far point of the upper section up to here, because we were sharing the same road, me and him, from this kind of an area, and they were about to share from Ayamaro here to make sure that they're going to be accessing this kind of the land. He refused, and he said no, including everybody was there to talk about, no, Gitriba, that land is very better. He refused, and he said, what I need is what he need. And he went and bought the land where necessary. But now, whenever it comes to others, you have to go and report like you're going to be buying a land and it's specified to this kind of the place. They want to dominate, and not everybody is unto them. Like right now, what do they need from Niko Buda? Niko Buda is just a very humble YouTuber. I've never seen much of the complication with him. And he had been loyal with Mayuguno, because Mayuguno has been the platform for him. Mayuguno has been there for the survival value of Niko Buda. So Niko Buda has a bigger respect to Mayuguno than Maro, because Maro has helped him with nothing. It's only using them. Like, oh, Mayuguno, bring your people. Mayuguno corrects his team, like Team Rindima, drops them onto the villa. They work up to the evening, no money. Mayuguno has money. Niko Buda has no money. And they are told, okay, you know, we are helping the boss and we are making some videos. Some people who are uploading the videos, the same video, are 30 people. And Niko Buda gets whatever he's going to be getting and is just satisfied. They cannot complain, because I've never seen Niko Buda complaining anything. But when it comes to how they're going to be used, and at long last, look at right now, he is talking about betrayal. When people have been getting themselves heartedly talking about, we're going to be helping our boss, we're going to be making this, we're going to be making this. At the end of the moment, look at what they are done. They are told, you are a betrayal, you are betraying me, and you are not telling me anything. A bit the land, which is a bit, you have to buy, you have bought a lot of lands. Why do you want only your family to dominate? Like, I want to buy the whole land. If somebody who want to, right now, the only thing they could do, because let us stop the stupidity at the village, because Maro is the one who's creating drama and creating, talk about disunity amongst ourselves. Like, whenever we're going to be saying, oh, you know, right now I've seen Mayuguno is with David Jr. there. They are filming the video, and Mayuguno is using, I saw he was given a present of a drone. and is now using the drone to run it, talk about at David Jr.'s construction. And they are together because what they need is to see everybody getting forward. But now the problem is one. When we are saying so, and another part, because you understand also what is coming out is the Vijuna doesn't go hand in hand with Maro. That is it. It's only like they are forcing themselves to say, oh, Gintu is bad, Gintu is this one. So they want to symphon other people down and talk about these other people are going to be good. The thing is, Maro is disparate, is disparate. In a way, like the wife is not available and is looking like okay, and he had already bought this kind of the cars, the Mercedes-Benz, but now he had been confirmed with the Range Rover, which is more expensive than that kind of the car is talking about going to be so meticulous to that kind of the position. So everybody has his own mandate to make it happen. And let us not be there to talk about, oh, you know, it's going to be this way, it's going to be that way. A bit scary, a bit scary, a bit scary. And everybody should do his own things depending on what you want to access at which kind of the point. And that is the betterment that we need to make sure that we're going to be embracing. Let nobody come and say, oh, you know, you're going to be this way, you are disrespectful because of not tagging you and talking about, oh, not somebody is not talking about you, is not, you are not the one to control everybody, because everybody is now coming out to say, please, at the land I bought it. Right now, imagine a whole YouTuber who is 500,000 subscribers is coming to attack people who are having 2,000, 3,000 subscribers. Very stupidical and nonsense things. And if we come to the real way of understanding, he is losing it because he can see he is losing it. In a way, like now people are coming up, they're thinking about his own subscribers that, oh, you're going to be having thousands of subscribers for you to make a development. No, it's only now we have confirmed it. Like you can make a development even if you're going to be having less than 1,000 subscribers, and the people are going to be supporting you to make a change. And that's what we need. But not even every time we have to run and talk about, oh, every time you have to tag him, every time you have to tag him, tag the villa, tag whatever. And whenever you don't do that one, you are told, oh, you know, it's going to be A, B, C, D. I don't respect you. Oh, you have betrayed me a bit. Look at when anything was to be constructed at the villa, including the perimeter walls that have been falling down, including there's a clay bath there. Can you understand, like Mayuguno and Niko Buda, there's this kind of go to the window, there's another person, Kennedy the Remedy. We were there to rescue Maro walls there. And we were constructing them for free. And Mayuguno was there to talk about, yeah, I am Maro engineer now. I'm here now to support for free. And I'm here with Timudindima to make sure that things are going to be happening. And this kind of the boys of Maro who are just working at the village to make sure that everything is coming out. And it was done for free. But now whenever it comes to the things like somebody want to be independent, you are coming out to say, oh, it's going to be this way. Because somebody has now said about he's going to be doing his own things. Because you can see where you can progress from. Since Mayuguno started understanding like I want to be with myself and Maro is enough, now he's talking about, oh, why are you not coming? I remember the same scenario that happened whereby we were coming from Kisumu and Maro was so looking desperate and wearful. In a way, like when we reached here, he called Dimwanga and said about, oh, you can never talk to me, you can never call me, because due to that time we ever knew, Maro was having a suspension from the YouTube monetization. So he was just uploading videos to make sure that people are going to be sending some of the charity to his kind of the project to perform. Talk about money in cash, in a way to run much of the things, because he was not earning anything. That's why you see so many people getting some of the goats, some of the cooking oil, getting to the party time, because he was earning nothing because of molestation in the United States of America. He has a fine of 250,000 US dollars he can pay, so he can just step in America. Right now he can never step in the US because of what? He is a molester. You have to understand, he was using this kind of the little ladies in every village he was going, and he was kissing each kind of the village, and he was talking about, oh, you know, it was a very big journey for me to move from one place to another, for me to work until I become this I am. And he was kissing so many people in the street, and he's talking about his kissing is not something which is very wearful, like, oh, mwah, mwah, mwah. It's something like you can come out and say, oh, it's gonna be a bit scary and a bit traumatizing whenever it comes to that one. And we have to say as a fact, Erupt. This kind of the time he monetized, and also he told Maja KE, please Maja KE, help me with your own talk about a postal address, and I'm gonna be sending YouTube gonna be sending my AdSense there, and I'm gonna be coming and I will be improving your life, and also your YouTube journey will just be increasing. I'll just give you shout outs. When Maja KE accepted and the postal code was used, and what happened from there? He sent those kind of the details to Marwa when he was just in Rocio's place, Argentina, and what happened? When he came back here, he threw out Maja because he has nothing to offer to the society. Look at that kind of the betrayal he's talking about. But he can never come out and say, or somebody to say, oh, I was betrayed this way. He comes and complicates some of the things because of stupidity and nonsense that people can never talk about. And he's talk about, oh, people going to be fearing. I'm not a fearing person. I'm not a fearing man. Because we have to say and pinpoint the things how they are. Look at this kind of the moment. Because I have to update you. When I will start updating you about the village, my friend, you will be scared about it, because I fear nobody in this kind of the village. And when I stand like me. Nobody can come and intimidate me because, oh, you're going to be talking about this, you're going to be talking about this. I'm not intimidated in such kind of a way. The good thing is, whoever has a responsibility to say or talk about, oh, Gintu going to be this, they have their own ways to move forward, because we have already got our forum is forward always. Look at this kind of the boy who was taking care of this kind of the grazing stuffs, the grazers here. Talk about the horses here. He was called Mosabi. Look at that kind of the boy. You know, I worked and employed me. I was ever employing Mosabi to work in the villa when I was there, because I was a contractor and I was employing other boys to come and work. Ever I experienced much things. Even if he comes out and say, Gint was ever giving him some work to do and I was the boss to them. And I was not acting weird the way Maru is acting weird without paying the money. The villa is just a scamming villa. Like people think about it as a villa. It's a scamming place for money laundry and also for the money uptake from other people. And to that kind of the way, he doesn't pay the salary. Number one, he doesn't, whenever you come to the closest mind and something happens bad, he will terminate you and tell you he cannot pay you, and that and it's now done. It can even tell you whatever you will just talk about, you're going to be getting a lawsuit to me. I'll just use multi-million dollars to make sure you're going to be. So it's just intimidating people with stupid money you're going to be having onto the house there, which is just broadcasting them out and talk about, oh, I'm going to be having some dollars in the house. We are not interested with that one. What we need is the courtesy of respect, the courtesy of humanity. And look at that kind of the boy called Mosavi. He was staying at Githriva's position. Right now he's terminated. He's chased out. And how he was ever getting himself, correcting himself, and working repetently to make sure that he's going to be feeding his family. He's going to be doing what is the best. But what has caused Mosavi to go out? And people are leaving. And people are leaving. The villa now going to be empty. Rocio has left. Nobody going to be left. It's only Githriva who is just sucking and just licking the buttocks of him, who we're going to be talking about, oh, you know, this way, you're going to be this way. You understand, Githriva is a bit getting the headache there. And he knows, because the father to Maru, which is the Congress, that it doesn't need him to see him and that kind of the area, because that is the best thing that always comes out. And that kind of the forum, I'm going to be saying it as a fact. It's only the way of talking about the learning things, talk about the hospitality. You know, some of the people are working and think about, oh, you know, going to be working because of this, because of that one. At the end of the moment, you're going to be so worse and scary. And if we come out closely and understand how the program is working, you'll understand what we are ever talking about from since ever. And up to this kind of the moment, things are going to be cooking out. And things are worse, out of worse. And the people, they don't know. They don't know Maro very well. He's very good unto the camera. Very, very good. Come to the reality. My friend, you'll wonder who he is, because I worked with him. I know how he was operating, including how we are going to the bank. He was not having any money. Whenever he goes here, no money was being sent with the YouTube. A bit scary to his kind of the way, until he just ordered the Jamaican uncle to buy the solar system. I was there to withdraw the money with him, but he went and found no money unto there. He was using the Europa bank and much more, converting to Kenya shillings and much more. It was not happening. And he was told no money has reflected, because because the YouTube was not sending the money. It was stopped due to the monetization in Ireland and much more, and also due to the lawsuit that was filed that he was a molester in the United States of America. And that is what is causing much of the mayhem. Right now I can see Maro is there and also Gitiriba is there. They are working now together, and both of them, they are bachelors now of science and bachelors of humanity and bachelors of no more cucumberization, bachelors of sleeping like pangas, and bachelors of making sure that they're gonna be the way they are. And that's kind of the way I ever come out to say, look at this kind of the people who are ever working very hard to say you're gonna be working very hard for me to get something else from this kind of the portfolio, but at the end of the moment you have nothing to gain. And that kind of the model, I say we have a long way to go, and people have a long way to go. Keep tuned. Tomorrow I'm gonna be having a birthday, and I'm gonna be checking how things are gonna be popping out, and things how they're gonna be coming. If we're gonna be buying into a cake, very meticulous. If we're gonna be saying that Gintu, we have to go into this kind of the way, we have to get it happening. But tomorrow gonna be the day of Gintu, and I'm gonna be celebrating my birthday, and gonna be coming to you live one-on-one. Let's get back to the village and also understand from the villa what's gonna be popping out there. We have some of the scenarios that are ever running now and again, and the people are bragging outside here, hey, we're gonna be doing this, gonna be doing that one. Whenever we come to the real things at the village, things are coming at that kind of an age. Let's get onto the channel and rindima and see what is really popping out there. Coming to you in a short while. Hello beautiful folks, wherever you are, welcome back. Hello the internet, welcome back to Gintu's channel. Today we're going to be starting it from my home here a bit, and today is on 6th January 2026, and the month is moving like safari rare, but that is the greatness of God. As we're going to be starting this kind of the video, as I say, welcome and watch. Let us keep in tuned, and if it's your first time watching this kind of the video, keep on subscribing, liking and sharing, as we're going to be making it happen. Today also early in the morning here, but we have so much of the scenarios that always arise to ourselves here, and we have to compensate ourselves and say these are just the life that always is there, and we have to see the work forward here. Today I'm just having one day for tomorrow to have my birthday, gonna be coming tomorrow, which is on 7th. I don't know if we're gonna be having any preparation, God knows, and to that one, and the things gonna be popping up here. So it's right now the sun is now rising a little from the eastwards here, to make sure that gonna be vamoosing all around, and the area gonna be so brightened, and also things gonna be getting out here. So we are here to make sure that things gonna be coming out now and again, and I appreciate the movement and the moment how the things are coming, and things are going good at this kind of the time. So today I have a little bit of a video to come out exclusively at my home here, and we're gonna be having a little bit of a chit chat to understand which kind of a problem we're gonna be facing today, and what we're gonna be talking at this kind of the moment here. So I know so many people, maybe they have just missed this kind of the G-Castle a bit from maybe the production rate, maybe from how it's going to be appearing and much more. And we are now back to emphasize ourselves, and we're going to be getting back to the G-Castle again, and also my mom's kitchen a bit, to make sure that things are going to be coming out so exclusive. So here, this is back to school time, and right now so many people are going to be getting back, the minors, the students, and the children also, whoever going to be oriented back to school. We're going to be starting the schools right now. The kindergarten is going to be getting a lot of people, and to my left side here, I'm going to be having a group of people a bit here, and we're going to be having a little bit of a talk and understanding which kind of a problem we're going to be facing this kind of early in the morning back to school. We're going to be getting a little bit of something to understand what is ever coming out here. So welcome to the session, as we're going to be starting it early in the morning here. I know there's so many people here that are now loitering around talking about, oh, how is the job? Because you have to see how the momentum is, and everybody is looking for the job now and again. We dogo mwenye akona muziki hapo. Yeah, so a little bit of some of the music are coming from the background here. I have to silence them whenever possible, and to make sure that things are going to be coming out so possibly here. So I have one of the gentlemen is coming here a bit, so you can just have a little bit of the work before I commence and get some things forward here. Ona, kujuchukue mapunda hapa mbili, na mapunda I think yako sawa, na utachukua cement moja kwa karo, utamwambia ni mimi then upeleke huko kwa Jigas family. Yeah, there's some of the things that has to go to the Jigas family also in terms of the construction. Talk about the ladders, like ladders format, to make sure that things are gonna be coming out so exclusive to that kind of the position. So early in the morning, I have to handle much of the duties, how they rise, how they come, and we're gonna be making things to come out more fantastic here. So without wasting much of the time, let's get to the point one-on-one, so you can just handle how the matter gonna be arising here. Hello, mambo iko poa? Kila kitu iko chonjo. She's a little bit, you can just say, early in the morning, munasalimiananga. So it determines how you call yourself. If you are neighbors, if you are relatives, it now differs how they maybe talk about the greetings when they be coming early in the morning. Here you can just say Nyakoro Marwa. You can, and Isakoro Marwa. Exactly. Those are just the village greetings, and you have to understand them. So you can hear how she's gonna be greeting me. No, not how are you. How are you is the common thing that we ever attracted from the West life people.
Good morning.
No. Kikuria. Isarobi. Exactly. Exactly. You can hear this kind of the greetings that they're ever coming out a bit. We have to embrace also our culture and the norms, because this is the platform for us to go and also resemblance and make sure that things are gonna be coming out here. So today I have a little bit of a story to tell, and the story gonna be coming to the middle lady, and they're gonna be giving us a bit of it. So I see so many children, they are here, and oh yeah. So guys, today's video a bit gonna be coming to this kind of the time here, and you can see this kind of the children. Hi, mambo, gopoa, and they look alike. They're boys. Yes. They're boys, huh? Yes. Exactly. So guys, this kind of the family is a blessed family at this kind of the moment, as you can see them, and everybody gonna be talking about, yeah, this is the family I wish to be having, and I wish to have maybe twins getting out now and again. Everybody's wishing maybe I'm gonna be getting a twin. I'm gonna be getting a twin. You're gonna be getting a good breed from here. It's gonna be coming to you live. But today's episode, we're gonna be talking right now. You can see them. You think about it's gonna be having maybe brighter faces, but they have insight gonna be so shocking, and we're gonna be getting to that kind of an eclipse to understand what is it, because early in the morning to my home we're gonna be understanding, because you have to understand each kind of the person to know and determine to know what gonna be coming out so exclusively here. So ni nani alikuwa ni wewe? Patia sokoro. Sasa ni sokoro, si ndio? So here now the sun, so the sun's gonna be the good thing is angalia hapo ndani unaweza pata. So come to this side here. I want to be interviewing you from this kind of the side to understand what's going to be coming out here. Yeah, sit to this side here. Come to the other side here. Exactly. So how are you? Everything's good? Everything's good? Not everything's not good there. So back to the system here. Hey, the dogs here. Don't worry about the dogs. Huh? Exactly. So guys, early in the morning, you have to understand how the things are going to be coming out. Also, today I'm going to be having some of the cases from the DCIs. I'm going to be listening to this. Hello? Yeke harere? Okay. Oh, sawa. Weta tira ambe tunyorane. Tachu ambaka katwano tutire. Aya. Exactly. We have some of the issues that happened yesterday night, and we're going to be handling it the way they're going to be coming. So that one doesn't have any kind of a problem. So we have her here. So you are saying about the life is not good. So what's your name?
My name is Grace Bokechacha.
Grace Bokechacha. Yes. And which grade are you, or which kind of the school, the grade maybe?
I'm supposed to join grade 10 this year.
Oh, grade 10. Yes. So probably whenever you're talking about grade 10, you mean like you did your grade 9, now you're going to be getting to the high school right now.
Yes.
And how did you perform? Was it better?
Yes.
Okay, we have the result slip is here. Yes. Wow, I'm going to be checking. So I don't know how to read this kind of the things here, because I see English is meeting expectation, Swahili exceeding expectation. So whenever you say exceeding expectation, what do you mean?
It is the top position.
It's the top one.
Yes.
So now you performed better. Yes. Umeyapata? Oh, angalia basi kwa ile nyumba mpya. Hapo tu chini yake hivi. Ni kama waliyapeleka huko. So I see mathematics exceeding expectation, integrated science exceeding expectation, which is 7 points. We have agriculture, you are meeting expectations. Now meeting expectation is?
The second position.
That's the second position.
Yes.
And also social studies meeting expectation, religious education is meeting expectation, creative and arts and sports, which is meeting expectation, and pre-technical studies, which is ME2 grade 0.5 meeting expectation. So here you have art sports pathway. I don't know how to read this kind of it's just a GSS result. Here you can see it, guys. It's a GSS result, and this is what it has come out, and its center name is Kiburanga. And now whenever you are saying about that one, have you been called to any kind of the school?
Yes, I was called in Kakamega, but I want to change.
Okay, you want to change.
Yes.
So where do you want to change to?
I'm supposed to go and see if Kereli they can accept me.
Where is Kereri?
In Kisi.
Oh, Kereri is in Kisi.
Yes.
You have an accent from Kisi?
No, they are supposed to go there today, so that they can see if they can accept me there.
Okay. So my now point is I've seen those kind of the children. Are they your sons?
Yes, they're my sons.
When did you give birth to them?
I gave birth to them September date 4.
September date 4,
2024.
2024. Yes. So they have a year plus right now. So you got them while you were in grade?
I was in grade 8.
Can you give me a little bit of a history? What happened until you got the twins here, and what happened until you went to that kind of the level?
I went to greet my auntie, and her sons convinced me and he gave me a pregnant. I conceived with him.
Oh. So a bit you talk about challenging 2-3 things here and there. So what are the challenges that you are passing through? Because now two sons, you know, better you have one kid, but two of them at once is a bit a problem here. So how do you cater for them?
Sometimes I lack money to afford their foods. Sometimes even clothes, I can lack money to afford for them, and even the things to drink, I can even lack them.
So right now, do you stay with your parents like the father? I know the father gonna be hustling here and there. I know the scenario that is passing through. I know the father is doing the work at one of the hospitals called Nyabuanse Medical.
Yes.
And I don't know if right now they have been paid, because they were ever talking about, I don't know right now, how many months, sir? 8 months, you are not paid?
Yeah.
Guys, is doing as security
Yes.
personnel, and is acting there to make sure that everything is working properly. I know the mother is just a farmer at home. And how has it been? Because how did they accept you when you came back home? Can you give us a bit of a story when you came back home? How did it happen whenever you said now you're going to be pregnant?
At first I was afraid to tell them. And when the pregnant reached 5 months, they know. Now they asked me who I have conceived with him. I told them, so they told me not to worry. They will assist me where they will.
Where they will.
Yes.
So nobody told you about, oh, now you are bringing a bit of the shame a bit, because maybe you are the brighter student, because I see the result slip is there. You are brighter student, and again you engaged into this kind of the early pregnancies, a bit having a problem, and a bit gonna be traumatized here whenever it comes to, right now you're gonna be getting to grade 10. You have 2 twins, and you have to leave them at home again and live to the parents and the ABC like that one. So right now, whenever you're saying about that one, which kind of the problem you're gonna be having right this kind of the time that you're gonna be getting back to school?
Yeah, I have problems that because my parents, they have not done for me any shopping to join, because they are financially challenged.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't have money to afford for me the school I want to go.
Okay.
Yeah, and even foods for kids,
Okay.
they have not got yet that I can live with them.
So a bit a problem whenever it comes to the real life right now. So this time I was giving out the sanitary needs. I saw you were coming there, and you know me, I never knew like it's gonna be happening this way. And so it means like some of the people may be challenging you to talk about why have you embraced education, because most of the people right now are going to be telling you, oh, now you have the children, you're going to be now married a bit. What has been motivating you not to be in such kind of the scenario right now?
Yeah, because education is the key to success, and I want to achieve my goals that I have planned for in future.
Okay.
Yes.
And right now, this kind of the school you are saying about, this is the camera here, and everything is possible. Yes. And you cannot know what's going to be coming tomorrow, and tomorrow is another day. So you can say to them a bit whatever you want to say, because you are the one who is in need. I don't know what you need, and you can just say to this kind of the camera here.
Yeah, my name is Grace Boke.
Yeah.
I would like you to support me in my education and to raise my kids, because my parents are financially challenged. They cannot afford to take me to the school that I want. Even in a local school, they cannot afford, because my father is doing a work in a hospital like a security. Yeah. They have not been paid for 8 months, and my mother is only a farmer. The money that she gets, she used them to buy for us food and to buy for my kids foods. And now I'm very confused if I will get to school or I will leave, because they don't have money to take me to the school, and they have not yet done for me any shopping. And we are supposed to join upcoming Monday, date 12. Yeah.
Oh, it's on Monday.
Yes.
Oh my God, guys! You understand? Everybody comes out and realize themselves, because you have not to come out and start. Maybe you're going to be talking about, okay, you're going to be a failure. There's no failing, and sometimes you have to be given the second chance. I know maybe she failed into that temptations, and maybe she expected to have one child, but a little bit they came as twins, and at that kind of an eclipse, it becomes a little bit of a problem to raise them up and also go back to school and study, because she's gonna be maybe the key of the home, or be the key to success of their home, because everybody is looking like, okay, this is the brightest student I'm having. Are you the last born?
No, I'm the second last.
Oh, you are the second last.
Yes.
And so the second last gonna be in grade?
She's in me.
No, the last born.
She's going in grade 8.
Oh, she's going to grade 8. Now you're going to grade 10, which is now to the high school.
Yes, senior school.
So is it a girls' school, or is a day school, boarding?
It's a boarding school.
It's a boarding school.
Girls, yes.
Okay. Hey, the child needs to see the dog meticulously. Wacha tu akae. Mambo. Kuja. 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 Kuja unisalimie. The child is wondering. Maybe anataka dogi. Acha tu ashike. Haina noma. Anataka ipige. Watch. Dot. He's a child, eh? So the dog will understand. There's no problem. I'm around. No problem going to be happening. So to this kind of the way right now here, who was taking care of your children whenever you are going to school and much more like that? Have you ever felt like you did something wrong, and maybe you're gonna be doing something better now? Yes. And have you seen how the life is?
Yes.
Have you experienced and seen like some of the boys, mostly, maybe I'm a boy also, and I know most of the times much of the people are going to be talking about, okay, I'm going to be flirting with this kind of the lady, and they know. And a bit, why couldn't you take the action like now? Is that boy helping, or what is happening?
No, he's not helping.
He's not helping.
Yes.
So which kind of the condition is the boy?
He wants to proceed to youth.
So he has finished the Form 4?
Yes.
And when you got pregnant also, he was a student also?
No. He was already finished. He had
already finished the school.
Yes.
Why couldn't you take some action and talk about, okay, this person who is capable of making it happen, or also their life is complicated?
Even their life is complicated.
Okay.
Yes.
So a bitter problem whenever it gets to that one. So guys, it's one-on-one talk here with this kind of the lady. She's called Grace, and you understand the life also sometimes it goes eastwards and south and back to the center some of the ways, and this is the real life that is happening to the village, whereby you get a little bit like this kind of the ladies are gonna be tormented with the spirits of maybe being lured with some of the boys and making things. Maybe she was challenged because of talking about, okay, your family doesn't have anything. You understand? I know the condition of the boys outside here. Like if you want to be knowing, like you want to be flirting to a lady, you're going to be making sure that okay, you're going to be looking for a financial stability where you're going to be getting a little bit of money to buy some chips, to buy some soda. But now the lady is going to be talking about, oh, this kind of the person going to be so beneficial, going to be economical, is good. Whenever you're getting some of the crisps, or talk about maybe some sodas, and they're going to be getting to you, talk about, yeah, this is now the person who's going to be taking care of me. But at the end of the moment is the tricks to get you onto the box. And whenever now you are placed onto the box very meticulously, they'll give you the pregnancy and they'll just dump you. And like this kind of the time, to this economy we are, a person who doesn't have a job, you don't have anything to do, like a boy, and you get two twins, what are you going to be doing to the world? A bit you're going to be looking crazy, and also you're going to be getting this kind of the young ladies and also the young children into a problem. And also you can see the condition they're going to be, and now look at the condition they're being thrown into is arbitrarily a problem and controversially very unstable to them, to this kind of the life here. So this kind of the video is courtesy to you, and I'm going to be requesting for the person who's going to be hearing this kind of the video from wherever you are, if you're going to be attached to that story, talk about she's going to be getting back to school. She has seen herself, she did a mistake, but always the second chance is given out to see and also to determine herself, like she's gonna be doing something better, something good coming out at this kind of the end clip, and things are gonna be coming out. And we are just coming to able hands to say, please, you're gonna be getting, even if it's $1, $2, $3, you're gonna be so fantastic. You're gonna be supporting this kind of the little lady to go back to school, do some a little bit of some shoppings, because what they are looking forward to is some shoppings. If you're gonna be touched much further, you can just go ahead and say you're gonna be maybe paying a little bit of the fee and such kind of the things. We are here to support each other, and to that kind of the way, as I'm gonna be saying, this kind of the lady was called Jacinta. Some of the people ever talked about, oh, going to take her to a training college, and she went to a training college. She is anonymous to the videos most of the times, and she's being supported a bit to make sure that she's going to be studying very well and helping the family. She was a bit even committing suicide. Do you understand such kind of a scenario, such kind of a way? And to this kind of the lady also, whenever she's treated like, okay, she doesn't have a future, nobody's there to protect her, nobody's there to give her whatever their life is. Sometimes you're going to be sleeping hungry, nobody's there to look upon, like, oh, these are my children, maybe you're going to be supporting, nobody's there to look upon it. And you feel like, am I doing something wrong to this kind of the world? You feel like even committing suicide, looking for an alternative, maybe poisoning yourself and getting out of the world, because the life is not supporting. And that's the time, like you can see now, she's getting to this kind of the moment, until to come to my home and requesting, like, okay, Gintu, can we have a bit of a talk here, and if I can just find a help and this kind of the time here. So if you're listening to us at this kind of the point, I'm gonna be some of the people say, oh, maybe we're gonna be begging. We are begging for it to happen, because education is the key. And if education, they're gonna be getting education, they're gonna be the brighter future. Yesterday I was talking to one of the ladies who is called the village activist, and she's doing meticulous into the YouTube channel, and she was talking about, I have not been supported, like, okay, I'm gonna be looking forward to the male people to support me and look for the better life, or look for me a house so they can just rent for me. I'm looking for it. And bisexually, she is ever talking about, can I make it on my own? What a man can do, even a woman can do it better. But at what kind of the rate are going to be doing it, if this is the life they are being thrown into? And we can look upon it and say, she's deserving the second position, the second chance, because she went back to school after giving birth. And if she could not be willing to go back to school, she could have not gone to school and study hard and get exceeding the expectation, which is the better grade whenever we're going to be called to a bigger school. Like she want to be called to Kakamega, but the parents could not afford it. And you can look, even the mother, she's very willing to talk about, okay, these are my grandsons, and I have to look upon it because they need the better life, because your father and your mother cannot be at this kind of the position right now, and bring the daughter to this kind of the position, talk about we're going to be needing a little bit of the help. So they have run to me here so you can just help her, whatever small it will be there, and they're going to be getting back to school, because if you can see a parent can entrust and talk about I can go to Gintu, and whoever can be touched and can say yes, we're going to be having a hope of today, a hope of tomorrow. And also the children going to be looking forward, and maybe 2-3 years coming, like 2 years coming, they're going to be getting back to school, and maybe she will be still in her high school, and who's going to be protecting them, and we're never going to be finishing the high school. Now the only thing is, now the responsibilities are taking the course with an immediate effect. And how is it going to be possible if she doesn't have money? Nobody will be there, nobody is responsible right now. Even to get married is going to be a problem. Talk about this one. I'm going to be giving a small story here. They say most of the times whenever you see so many ladies are being giving birth at home, and have you ever spotted their life? Mostly, most of their lives is miserable. Like, they're going to be getting any person who's going to be coming. They're going to be talking about, okay, I'm going to be getting my life to anybody who's going to be available, because I don't have the future, I don't have the hope. Whoever going to be coming and taking me with this kind of the children, it's going to be beneficial. And also, look at this kind of the point again. Look at the state she is, and the 2 twins here and their boys. Who is going to be marrying her? Because this kind of the boy is maybe he doesn't want to see her because of the responsibilities that he is getting to get to the forward, and nobody is ever willing to make it, because 2 children at this kind of time, you have to be compatible and stable to make it happen. And now the scenario comes whereby, who is going to be marrying her and taking the responsibility of the 2 twins who are not? Sometimes, like, I'm going to be approaching, I'm going to be telling her, oh, there's no problem, we have this kind of the children, because of the beauty she's going to be, because of maybe the education she's going to be having. But again, there's going to be a problem. No man will ever take this kind of the 2 twins seriously, because the problem going to be there. Like, you will be told, oh, maybe there's going to be discrimination of your children. Maybe whenever you're going to be meeting other children, going to be, okay, these are not my children, they're going to be a problem. They're going to be getting mistreatment, and to the terms of the house and much more, a bit a problem. And if you want to see this kind of an eclipse, you have to see it very directly. And that's why she's coming out to say, please, we need this kind of the module to get forward, and also help ourselves to make sure that this life is ever emphasizing here. So to the real way of understanding the things here, you have said about you're going to be needing a little bit of a support. Whoever going to be supporting you, it will be better, and you'll appreciate so much. And it's a much of the shopping, and also some fee and some transport money. So approximately, do you have the fee structure of that school, Kereri? Not yet. You have not yet got to there. So it's a bit of some shoppings. Which kind of the shoppings are you talking at this kind of time here? Talk about a metallic box, a mattress.
School uniform.
School uniform.
Sanitary pads.
Sanitary needs.
Pens.
Okay, talk about the stationaries. Okay, rim papers, they have to be there. Okay, so it's a bit, guys, when you're going to be getting and being oriented to the school, I talk about the admission, the first admission. Even me, I remember when I was going back to school, my father was a bit low in terms of the income during that kind of time, because he was old. You understand? That's why sometimes you are being advised, oh, get some children so early enough to make sure that other things are going to be happening, and things are going to be coping up to that kind of the module. But now the problem comes whereby the parents are not well-being, and also you look at your parents and you look at the status, you are a bit traumatizing. Let pia huyo anaweza mbeba kidogo. Okay. Hii haina noma. The dog is not having is talking about, yeah, I see children. Oh, who attack you, baby? Oh, oh my God. So guys, this is the condition. This is the condition, and this is the life that she is passing through to make sure that she's gonna be catering for the children, and also the education is there. And how is she gonna be getting the education if the children are there? They need a shelter, they need clothing, they need food, and who is gonna be protecting for them? And this is a failure that men are coming out here to do. Like they can give you a pregnancy and again dump you. Look at her, she's being dumped with two twins, and it's becoming a problem for her to raise them out and go back to school, because she's now going to be joining the high school, and the life is complicated. Right now, you can understand, for the people who have even one child, they know the real way of understanding a child, and one is becoming a problem to another. They don't want to see themselves, and you understand, they're a bit having the same face here. This is a bit more calmer, and she's a bit disturbing because maybe I'm available. He's wondering about, oh, this is life. What is the kind of this kind of life? You know, guys, a bit this kind of the life is a bit traumatizing whenever it comes to the real way of understanding how the things are coming. Maybe she needs to. Are they breastfeeding?
No.
Oh, you terminated them.
Yes, because I want to join the school.
Okay. So how long did you take to get them out of maybe siphoning milk?
3 weeks.
When
back.
3 weeks ago. Talk about like a month now.
Yes.
So they have to learn about eating hard food now and soft food a bit, and that's gonna be the life. How do they take the parents whenever you're gonna be getting to school? Are they acting normally whenever you leave them to the parents, or whenever they see you again, or they have to miss you sometimes?
Yes, they miss me sometimes, so they cry.
Oh, they're crying.
Yes.
Oh, whenever they're having maybe the grandmother, the grandfather is there.
Yes.
Okay. So at this kind of the time, right, they're gonna be now. I think you have trained them to understand like these are just the family members. They should know them,
Yes.
and also be social in a way. Like you're gonna not be available. Like you're gonna be now having a short time ever possible. We're never gonna be getting to school, coming back home. It's gonna be a short time possible. Whenever they have now to be. You have to train them to learn getting to anybody, to make sure that they're going to be sticking to anybody, and that they should now forget about you. Because if you want to be learning, and also your thinking capacity and also the mentality about your children, you will understand whenever you bear the children. Did you get maybe you gave birth normally, or it was maybe a CS?
Yes. Yes.
It was a CS. Okay. So a bit again, hey, guys, you understand this kind of the condition we are. And I'm going to not go so far from here, because I understand for the people who have ever understood this kind of the criteria, and although this kind of the way they are is a bit traumatizing, and you have to say, let the life get forward. If you're going to be supporting her, support her to get this kind of the second chance and getting back to school, because this is the real life situation outside here. So keep tuned. I'm going to be back to you in a short while. I'm gonna be saying, maybe you're gonna be having a last remarks. You're gonna be saying, yeah.
I would like to say that however who will help me, I promise to work hard in my studies so that I can achieve, and I cannot shame you.
Exactly.
Yes, I promise to work hard in my studies so that I can achieve my goals that I have planned for in future.
What do you want to come whenever you grow up? Maybe whenever you study.
I want to become a surgeon.
A surgeonist.
Yes.
So you are a scientist.
Yes.
Very good dream. And they're gonna be helping also in terms of their operations, and a very good thinking, and strive harder for it. Strive harder for it. This kind of the life, you have seen how rough it is.
Yes.
So it's you to rescue yourself, and you and your children, and don't get another one soon. Let it be like this two. They're gonna be now surviving until maybe 10 years coming, to make sure you're gonna be raising them up, because this life right now, for them to go and you be standardized in a way like you're gonna be now financially stable, it will take you long. And finishing your high school, getting to the college, you understand, it's a long period of time. And the surgeon is going to be taking 6 to 7 years, and add the how is it like in the school you are going? Gonna be 3 years. So 3 add 7, it's gonna be 10 years. You understand? So 10 years now, calculate now 10 years coming, where the children are gonna be. gonna be like now 11, 12 years, standard 5, 6. So you see who gonna be catering for them to that kind of the period. You will be learning, you will be needing money, they'll be needing money. So it's now a student with the other students. You understand?
Yes.
So a bit you should be very keen at this kind of the time and raise them good and protect yourself. Let your body now rest and make sure that they're gonna be now growing up to be so gentlemen. You understand?
Yes.
And get them the better life. Which is the better life? It's you now to work hard for them. Because now the boy has vanished. He's saying about now, I don't know whatever gonna be coming out. There's no responsibility gonna be coming. And keep in a focus on yourself and make it happen, yeah? Exactly. So guys, it's one of the ways of making it happen, and respect. We are just begging for it. And somebody is talking about the begging is bad. If you are begging for the right purpose, like she's going to be getting to school, she needs a little bit of the shopping so she can get to school and learn and help the family. Maybe the family was talking about this is the brighter student going to be coming, this is the brighter girl going to be coming out. And you find sometimes there are some of the miseries that are going to be coming through the way. Maybe you can never know what God is planning to us. Maybe God gave her this kind of the children to make sure that gonna be maybe learning from it and also emphasizing herself like the things gonna be this way. The world is rough, and right now you have seen the people you're gonna be working with and talking about. Right now, whenever they see you, they talk about no. Whenever you call about okay, I need like 100, even 100 shilling gonna be a problem also to raise, and that's now the learning situation we are, and you should emphasize yourself and see where you are heading. You understand? Yes. Exactly. So keep tuned, keep it locked, guys. As we say, God bless and God protect the people and to the ecosystem. And you, I say, God protect you.
Thank you.
Exactly. Get it to this kind of the time, and we're going to be having a much things to do at this kind of an eclipse, and we're going to be saying thank you very much for the time, and God bless you wherever you're going to be coming from. Have the journey, masses. I know you have traveled for so long coming to my home here, and if you see somebody early in the morning to your home, you know they planned it, and early in the morning they woke up early in the morning planning about they're going to be reaching to Gintu and also doing the best and reaching to understand like Gintu is ever in the morning available, and to catch up with Gintu early in the morning you have to make sure that you have walked very early in the morning, and that is it. You have understood whatever I'm ever talking about here. So as I say, God protect your people, and this is the best moment that you have to see here. Welcome back again. Make it happen. Asante sana. Thank you. Asante sana kwa kumjali na kukumleta, si ndio? I like about whenever the parents ever take the responsibility to make sure that their child is ever getting education. Education is the key. And if the parents are ever forward to talk about she gonna be doing it the best. They know the potentiality that she is ever getting and she gonna be having. And that is the way forward. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Hello guys, wherever you are, welcome back again. And the video continues as normal. And the things are now continuing as normal here. We are at Jiga's family, and we are putting something called a curtain wall, which gonna be making sure gonna be having the security pattern in terms of the toilet there, the toilet is there, and much more. So here we have just sealed the upper area because of the road and also the interferences. Whenever somebody gonna be using the toilet, can never have this kind of the scenarios A, B, C, D, and talking about some people gonna be here. So it's gonna be so secure. So the entry is from this kind of the downer area, and we're going to be accessing because there are 2 rooms. This is the only possible way we could just use to make sure that things are going to be happening here so meticulously here. So how are you, Dante?
I'm so good.
Everything is so fantastic?
Yeah, we are just running smoothly.
Exactly. The work continues as normal.
Yeah,
and everything is okay?
Yeah, everything is okay.
Everything is okay. Exactly. Very meticulous. So gonna be finishing this one, then you put a slab inside there.
Yeah.
A small slab.
A small slab.
Exactly. So as the water that will be having the level of water.
Yeah.
So whenever gonna be raining, because this kind of the roofing is getting to the frontward.
Yeah.
So whenever gonna be raining, at least this water gonna be getting a channel getting out. Yeah. And make sure that it has talk about a topography whereby it's slanting in a way that water will be cleared out immediately. Exactly. That's what we are just running forward to do here. Where is the gentleman? Where is he? The owner here, Mr. Magapo. He came?
Yeah, he came.
He was here?
Yeah, he was
and
here.
He went back to, maybe had another job.
Yeah.
Exactly. So early in the morning we searched for him here and there, but things was not good. But we have a new manager who is here to manage their own house. Hi. How are you? Everything is nice? What's your name?
Thomas.
A little bit voice, a little bit. Your name is?
Loveness Thomas.
Loveness Thomas Magabo. So Magabo is your father. And there's a time I ever came out and I introduced her to the channel one day whenever they came from Tanzania, and she's now here, and right now she's looking for something. Uliniambia nikuje uniambie kitu, si ndio? You wanted to say something. Tanu masara. Okay, ilikuwa ni gani? Niambie tu. Oh, you need some money, you go back to school. Sasa unaenda shule gani? Ulikuanga unasomanga wapi Tanzania? So she was learning in Tanzania. So right now she is back home. Sasa unaenda shule gani?
Ito secondary.
Ni secondary. Umemaliza mmaliza grade 9 ya Kenya. So ni secondary ya secondary. So which secondary? Umechagua shule gani?
Naitwa Mogabili.
Oh, so again you are in Tanzania. Hey. So guys, I thought about she's talking about how I thought about she has finished grade 9. You understand, here in Kenya we have this kind of the new curriculum whereby it's right now the grade 9 students are now getting back to their high school. In terms of secondary school, right now they're going to be promoted to high school. And I thought about you are also in Kenya, so still you are studying in Tanzania. And so you are finished to a grade 6. So you are going to Form 1 in Tanzania. Oh, you understand, in grade 6 in Tanzania, they go to Form 1. Here in Kenya, up to grade 9, then you go to Form 1 in high school. So a bit challenging. So I thought about now, she's going to be changing the school to Kenya and such kind of the more. But sasa umesema unaenda, ulikuwa unasoma shule inaitwa aje?
Mogabili.
Ulikuwa unasoma Mwagabili Primary.
Ilikuwa inaitwa primary, ilikuwa inaitwa
Mtingilo Primary. Na huku ulikuwa unaishi na nani?
Shosho yangu.
So you are staying with your grandmother. Sasa hii hakuna pesa ya kwenda high school. Ni hiyo ni shilingi ngapi? How much money? I'm asking about how much money is that one for her to go back to school. Mmefungua shule leo ama siku gani?
Tunafungua date 13.
Or you are opening date 13. So how much is that? Do you have a fee structure? Yeye shule ya Mwagabili uko nayo? Ama bado hujaenda?
Sijaenda bado.
Hujaenda. Na sasa wanalipa shilingi ngapi? Sasa tutajua aje unalipa shilingi ngapi?
Walisema nitakikana pesa ya Kenya 60,000.
Pesa ya Kenya 60,000.
Itakidhi mahitaji yangu.
Itakidhi mahitaji yako. Hey. Guys, she's talking about the school. But lazima unipatie kitu inaitwa fee structure. Unajua fee structure? Fee structure, guys, you know Tanzania and Kenya bit a problem, eh? So don't underrate us a bit in terms of understanding the language. In Tanzania, Swahili, every subject is learnt in Swahili, and it's only English. They are learning English as an English. The other subject like mathematics is in Swahili. So you are being told find X in English, there is tafuta X. Find Y, there is tafuta Y. Hivyo ndo mnaambiwa. Tafuta Y.
Ni Kiingereza Form 1.
Sasa mali umetokea class 6.
Uko tunafikia grade 7, tunaenda Form 1.
Oh, grade 7 then Form 1. So na Kiswahili subject mnasomanga aje? Kiswahili zote? Mathematics?
Tunasoma
English kwa Kiingereza ama kwa Kiswahili? Kwa Kiingereza siku hizi. So it's find X. Sio tafuta Y.
Msingi ndo tulikuwa tunafundisha Kiswahili Kenya.
Oh, msingi sasa mpaka darasa la ngapi?
La 7.
Haki ya Mungu. Guys, a bit, you know, this kind of the things, I have to go this way, I have to understand also this kind of the curriculum, Vitaya, for this kind of talk about the Tanzanians. So sasa kitu nitakuambia, I want to be telling her because she's talking about she needs some money, so as it will just be enough for her to go back to the Form 1 and do the whatever necessary. Do you understand? Magebo doesn't have things that can sort out, like you're going to be having some money to pay for such kind of the lady, because when mkubwa Wewe ndio wa?
Wapili.
Wewe ndio wa pili. So you are the second born. Mkubwa ni kijana. Yeye alienda wapi?
Wako TZ.
Oh, the boy is in Tanzania. Oh, they have a bigger boy who is the first born is in Tanzania. Ako kama miaka ngapi? 15 years. Na wewe uko?
14.
Wewe uko 14. Oh, so the big is 15, she is 14. So she's going to form 1. And sasa nataka kitu inaitwa fee structure. Fee structure ni ile kitu imeandikwa malipo. Ama inaitwa ada ya shule. Ada. Unaona kuna karatasi imeandikwa ada ya shule, tamu ya kwanza, tamu ya pili, tamu ya tatu. Unajua? Mbona usitulete hiyo? Hauna? Bado hujachukua? Mbona usitulete hiyo? Kwa sababu kila mtu anataka amini. Guys, I want everybody to understand like it's a genuine thing. I want her to bring me the fee structure which is getting inaitwa shule inaitwa Mwagabili Secondary School. Hivyo ndio inaitwa. So nataka uende uambie auntie akupatie atafute fee structure. Fee structure mwambie ile karatasi ya ada ya shule, then sasa ndio nilete. Sawa? Kwani hiyo ni sehemu gani? Ni Tanzania sehemu gani? Ni Tarime ni karibu. Kukirigi. Hapa si at least atafika rudi. Hapa ni karibu. Yeah, guys, she's talking about in Tarime. Tarime is like a province, Tarime province. So I think it's going to be so easy for her to get there and give us a full structure. Whenever somebody going to be copying up to say, yes, we can pay for her to go to school and learn and come and take over the game here, help the parents, assist them where necessary. It will be so favorite for you. So, and wabia ati utafute ile ada ya hiyo shule sekondari unilete. Sawa? Hiyo ndio itakuwa rahisi, si ndio? Hata wewe saa hii siwezi kuja nikwambie nataka kitu fulani saa hii na ni pesa mingi. Hata utaniambia nini naonyesha, si ndio? Endo mwambie ada ya shule akupatia, si ndio? Exactly. So guys, that's how we always sort out some of the issues here and there, and we are making it happen one-on-one live, and things are now popping out. As you can see, they're now mixing this kind of the soil, and which is a mixture here, and they're going to be finishing this kind of a bit of a wall, and the gentleman is bringing some of the bricks here. Total tatumia kama ngapi? You never counted. So we shall see now from there. I think 200. 200 there, and the other one will take like 200 also. So I think the bricks are going to be enough then. It's going to be enough, Exactly. That's going to be so fantastic there. So eat the food, then I'm going to be coming back, then I pick the stuffs, Exactly. So they're going to be mixing, and whenever they're going to be finishing up here, we're going to be sorting out some of 2-3 things. I'm going to be sorting them out, and things are going to be so possible here. So let's make the living getting forward. And we understand things are going to be coming out now and again, and we have to sort out things how they always come. Keep tuned. Back to it's looking a bit rainy, and the condition is wanting. It's going to be raining cats and dogs, but we understand this is the condition. We praise the living God making it happen. Keep tuned. Back to you in a short while. Guys, again to this kind of the module again, and I'm back to make sure that we're going to be handling much of the matters that arise in terms of Mr. Magebo's position, talk about the 3 ladies here, and there are some of the things that are always coming, and I think I'm going to be tracking them to see where they have reached, and some of them going to be having some of the sanitary needs going to be arriving here to get to this kind of the children, and making sure that things are going to be coping up here. Come closer. I had money that it was to fix the problems. Talk about kesho ndo mnaenda shule, so tomorrow gonna be arriving to school, and it's a back to school, and we have to make sure that every child is getting back to school. That is the educational purposes that we are ever getting forward to know. What have you got today? What and what and what? No, speak louder a bit. Come closer. So you have got a uniform?
Yes.
Bag.
And
Books. Socks?
I buy it.
Oh, you got the socks also? And do you have the shoes? Okay. And also the bag, the pens, or the pens you took from home,
Yes.
and some pencils and some other stuffs. Exactly. And what about you? You got a uniform, a sweater, a skirt. Is it a skirt or is it a shirt?
Dress.
Oh, it's a dress. And also socks and books and a bag. Very meticulous. So other things we're going to be sorting out whenever they come. Talk about we have seen what is coming out here. This is Brian. Where Dogo? I'm going to be calling you later. So guys, that is how we're going to be sorting out also, and we're going to be looking forward to make sure that things are going to be coming out more successful. We want them to go back to school tomorrow, and also are going to be getting to school to check their areas. Maybe it will not be so much money whenever it comes to the school fees. Now whenever we're going to be sorting out, we're going to be getting to the bigger sister and also sort out some of 2-3 issues that are going to be solved there. And this is the utanyoa ama utanyoa. Oh, okay. She has to shave to make sure that she's going to be so decent. Right now they're going to be so decent in a way, like we have to do whatever necessary to make sure that everything will be so fantastic there. Haya, asante. Nitaenda nilipe, si ndio? Haya, nitaenda sasa na kunyoa. Ama tutafanya aje? Ama shosho ana ka 50 akupatie. Utamuuliza. Kama hana then tutaweka mawazo pamoja, si ndio? Exactly. So exactly. So we shall handle that kind of the way and getting forward much more here and there, and everything going to be so fantastic how it comes here. And madam, ulikuwa unataka kuongea? Utaongea siku nyingine? Hata chakula basi jaiva, hata ujaseme tie karibu. Ama nisubirie kidogo. Exactly. Tunakusubiria ama tuende? Nikusubiria ama niende? Wewe ndio nategea, eh? Exactly. So guys, we are sorting out, and we have to make sure that everything is coming out meticulous, and which is the best way for us to go and make it happen. Oh. I don't know why they are laughing here. I know they have a story to tell, but they don't want to tell me a story. Hey. Hi.
Hi, Shikaran.
Ako marhaba. What about you?
I'm fine.
Everything is nice? Welcome. I've seen you are in Shamba. Or what is happening? You have checked for them? They have received the stuff for the school?
I don't know.
You don't know? Amjamwambia? Oh, how kuwa? Okay, they will show you the stuffs for the school.
Yeah.
It should be the uniform, full school uniform, and some books. And tomorrow they're gonna be getting back to school tomorrow. And you said on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So we shall see on Wednesday what's gonna be coming out there. So you said you need some books, some was it for?
For exercise books.
For exercise books. What else?
Shoes.
Some shoes.
School attires.
School attires. What do you mean school attires? The school full uniform?
Yeah, and something that were needed in school. Box.
Oh, metallic box.
Mattress. Blanket and bed sheet.
That's a very big shopping. That is now a very huge shopping gonna be coming out exclusively there, and we have to check onto that one to make sure that things gonna be coming out so successful. So maybe tomorrow it will be you now. Today I've sorted them out, so tomorrow they will go to school. Then tomorrow on Tuesday it will be you. Then we sort out to you. Then on Wednesday you go back to school. Is it possible?
Yeah.
Exactly. That will be so nice here. So you're gonna be handling some jobs there. You have some jobs. Yeah. Exactly. Go sort them out. Exactly. And everything gonna be coming to you one-on-one live, and we have to sort out how the things gonna be coming as we're gonna be progressing so meticulously here. So keep tuned. Back to you in a short while.